Cassidy, talk a little bit about the transition from last year to this year. I mean, you have a whole new coaching staff and such, or at least pretty much new. How's that transition gone?
It's going pretty good. We have a couple of new players this year, and we seem to be transitioning pretty well. We've had open gyms since the summer and summer league basketball in June, so we've had a lot of time to kind of make that transition, and now that practice has started, I feel like it's going really well.
You know, and Coach mentioned have a little bit more fun, and it sounds like you guys have kind of implemented that too.
Yeah. We're all pretty close on the team. We get to do stuff outside of practice and stuff. A lot of the drills that we do, actually, I think are fun, but I mean, if you like playing basketball, then yeah, it is pretty fun.
Well, talk about your role on the team this year. Again, size it does matter, and you're a post player. Talk a little bit about your role.
Well, I play in the post position. I'm a junior, and I started last year and probably again this year. I don't want to really. But yeah, I'm probably one of the tallest on the team, so that kind of helps with like rebounds and stuff, and getting the ball down in the post and being able to put it back up and all that. So,
has Coach worked in you guys, especially post players, a little bit of footwork and things like that to help you maybe be more comfortable around the basket?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Definitely when you're tall, you really need it. And we also work on a lot of drills that have to do with trying to get the ball into a post, because I think a lot of like girls teams especially have trouble, getting it into them and like the guards and stuff, because it's kind of hard when you got like a taller person on you. They don't really see that you're open, so we're working on that too.
Coach had mentioned maybe running a little bit more, getting up and down the floor, playing more up-tempo basketball this year. Do you guys welcome that?
Oh yeah, definitely. We've been working on a lot of different drills that involve like getting the outlet after like a rebound and getting the ball right down to the court instead of like slowing it down and running a play. Sometimes when we see that open, then we want to try to get a score off of it, and I think that'll help us a lot.
The other change she mentions is maybe not playing as much zone this year, playing a little more man-to-man. That's a little bit of a different type game for you guys.
Oh yeah, it's a lot different. It's definitely going to involve a lot more energy in the game, and with like a smaller bench, it might be a little rough to start, but we're going to try it, and hopefully it works out pretty well for us.
You guys open up on Friday night. Talk a little bit about what your expectations are, and I think it's a pretty good Union City team, maybe not as good as they were last year, but what do you kind of expect out of Friday night?
Well, I really expect us to go out there and just try our best, win or lose. We want to go out there and show that we can improve throughout the year. I mean, it's our first game, and it might be a little rough at the beginning, but we're going to use it to look back on, see how much we've improved throughout the season.
I'm glad you said that, because that's kind of the thing. It's a marathon, not a sprint, and so you kind of take it game by game.
Yep, absolutely. You can always see how much we've improved by each game, and it's really incredible to see.